All right, I'm gonna go back up into Rocky Mountain National Park today. Not sure, but I'm in the van today and it's front wheel drive, but I've got chains. So this might end up being kind of an adventure. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, I'm just parked over here at the alluvial fan, and I think I'm just going to take off from here and go down to Old Fall River Road and maybe go up the old dirt path over there. We'll see. It's starting to snow pretty cool, and it's super beautiful out here. There's nobody out here. So I guess we're going to go on another adventure. These are so fun because I've never been back here on skis, just driving on this road, but they've got it shut off to traffic, and now it's just covered in snow. And who knows, I might just take off and go up into the hills and the mountains up here. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Well now, things just got a little more real. Nothing too alarming or anything, but there's a really big moose right over here. And I'm still, man, I don't know, 300 yards away. But from what I understand, these guys are the most dangerous animals in the forest because they have really small eyes, they have bad vision, and they're incredibly protective. And so if it's a female, which I can't really tell from here, it looks like it might be, she's gonna be with young and she may be super protective. So I'm gonna try to skirt around all of her, and she might be with a few others too that I can't see. So I'd love to show you guys, but all I have on here is my 20 mil and it won't pick it up, but I'll point it over there, and then when I get back home, I will, I'll do what I can to like zoom in on it or something on the screen. But yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna get into a little better position without getting too dangerous here. So yeah, kind of a nail biter. All right, so that's about as close as I want to get. Yeah, these giant animals, I mean, they're like bigger than a horse, like quite a bit bigger than a horse. And I am out here alone, not a good idea to try to get any closer. I'd love to, but it would just be too dangerous if something were to happen. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go the other direction, and yeah, so I guess we'll see. I got around that moose and then got down here onto Old Fall River Road. I'm gonna see how far up I can get on the actual, like the old Fall River Road, the dirt one way. But yeah, super fun out here. All right, well, there's no wind. I just wanted to chat a little bit. Let's go over like 5, maybe, misconceptions about Rocky Mountain National Park. First one, I think it's interesting. People think that Estes Park and Rocky Mountain National Park are the same. They're not. They are two different places. Rocky Mountain National Park is this, what I'm in like right now. Pretty awesome. Estes Park is the town named after Mr. Estes that came here a long time ago, discovered this giant valley down here, put up a homestead, people started showing up. That's the town. Estes Park, Rocky Mountain National Park, separate. Estes Park sits right next to Rocky Mountain National Park. In fact, my house is about 5 minutes from the entrance. And yeah, we're up here a lot. So Estes Park, Rocky Mountain National Park, two different things. Now, another misconception about Rocky Mountain National Park is that it's closed in winter. I'm here legally, just got through the gate. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is closed in winter, but it's not closed in winter. A lot of the roads are shut down. You can still get to a lot of places. Sometimes for several days on end because of a snowstorm, they will shut it down because of, you know, not being able to plow it or not being able to get in here, or for just the safety of the people who want to come in, because there's people that come here from out of town quite often and they're just not used to driving in this kind of conditions. So, number 2, Rocky Mountain National Park remains open in the winter. And I don't know if I'm alone up here or what, but I've only seen like maybe 2 other people, and you know, they were 20 minutes ago. But it is serene up here. I mean, you can tell there's been a ton of people up here. There's tracks, but not right now. I'm on fresh stuff. What a cool place. That's what I love, just getting out by myself. Love getting out with my crew too, but something special about being by yourself out here. Another big misconception about Rocky Mountain National Park is that there's nothing to do here in the winter. Now, Obviously, I think differently. And so do a lot of other folks that get out into the backcountry. We're up here several times a week, backcountry skiing, hanging out with buddies, out by ourselves like I am today. There's plenty to do here in wintertime. Anyway, time to take off my skins and ski back out. All right, so backcountry skiing. These are skins. They fit on the bottom of your skis. You saw me rip those off. That way, when you're going uphill, it's got something to grab on. When you're going downhill, it's slick, so you can clip in and ski like normal downhill skiing. This is actually one of my favorite places to take our couples. Woo! We take them here in the summer though. Wow. Misconception to clarify on is that you have to stay on the trails in Rocky Mountain National Park at all times. Now, while I'm all for people respecting our park and not littering and all of that sort of stuff, I'm also for exploration, and getting out into places like this is really important. You get to know the place better. You understand where each peak is at in accordance to, where you're at. Things like that are important. So you could get off the trail. Just be careful and be mindful that it's a little more fragile out there because people don't go there all the time. Isn't this awesome? This is really awesome. Skiing out. One thing to clarify about staying on the trails, when you're up in the tundra, yeah, you do need to stay on the trails. If there's a trail there. If there's not a trail there, don't go there. That soil and everything about the tundra is super fragile. Oh, it's almost steep enough. But there's like 8 inches of powder on top of this. So I'm just putting. I skied out of this like too fast yesterday. Another misconception about Rocky Mountain National Park is, and this is more of a precautionary one, the misconception is that I'm a pretty good driver, and I think that could get you into trouble a lot. I've helped a lot of people get out of the ditch, helped a lot of people put their chains on, told a lot of people to turn around, things like that. I think it's really important for people to realize that the park here, I mean, it's wild. I mean, like right now on the road over here, there's probably like 3 inches of snow that I had to drive through to get here. Keep that in mind when you come here. If you've got a 2-wheel drive car, front-wheel drive car that doesn't weigh much, or just a small car, I mean, just be incredibly careful and listen to the rangers, because they'll tell you to be smart about your driving, and they'll ask you, do you have chains? Do you have this? Do you have that? Precaution is super important out here. Here we go. Ooh. Zipping. It's more like it. All right. Now we're trucking right along. I can't believe nobody else is out here. This is beautiful. Maybe they heard a warning I didn't. I knew there was supposed to be like 1 to 3 feet of snow coming, but it's okay. All right. So one thing I would say, just do your research. Like all these people that come into the park, I mean, a lot of them don't know what they're doing, which is fine. The park is set up for people to show up for the first time. You wanna know the hardest part about backcountry skiing? It's not like keeping yourself warm. It's not about, food. It's not about time. It's about finding the right angle to ski out on. You either stop, put your skins back on so you can kind of hike out, or do you do this? So far I've chosen this, and I'm getting tired. Hoping to find, I think it's coming up here. There's a bit more of an angle. We'll see. All right, so thanks for watching, as always. It's been really fun out here in the park to be able to show you some of this stuff in the middle of a massive snowstorm. I'm hoping I can get home. The roads might be pretty bad. But yeah, so thanks. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to this channel if you want. Talk to your friends about it. I think I'm gonna bail out. All right, see you on the flip side. Cheers. Woo!